Today's gospel passage is from the first chapter of John, verses 6 through 13. John describes Jesus as the Word who was with God at the time of creation and then became flesh to live among us. He was sent to the world as a light, and only those who followed him would be led out of the darkness of sin and become the children of God. Imagine if we're sitting in a dark room and we're completely blind and we cannot see anything around us. And then suddenly, radiating from the corner is this warm, bright light. Naturally, we're going to feel drawn to it. We're going to get this sense of hope that if we get just close enough to that light, we would be able to see everything around us far better. Similarly, if we drew ourselves to the light of Christ and saw the world around us with this light, that experience or that enlightenment is what we feels like. It's the gift we get when we become the children of God. Now, if you look closely, you'll see that John writes that only those who accept Christ, that is, be drawn to his light, can be given the power to become the children of God. Notice that he uses the word power and not something like simply be considered as the children of God. So why does John use the word power? What is this power that he's talking about? It's one thing to simply reach the state of being the child of God, but John hints that there's something else. There's some kind of action we can do or some kind of responsibility that we can uphold once we are graced with this power. You see, once we have drawn ourselves to Christ, that radiating light in the corner, and then have seen the world around us with that light, we are then given the power to draw in others. And the way to do that is simple. Just be a reflection of the light that drew us. Be reflections of Christian love through our actions and words. This Advent season, I encourage you to be open to drawing yourself nearer to Christ's light and receiving this God-given power. And then once you have this power, don't be afraid to use it. This pandemic has displaced everybody, and it hasn't been easy on anyone. So be kind to one another. Be understanding. Remember that you are reflecting a great light. And with one kind word or one selfless act, you will see the same great light starting to reflect in someone else.